This morning we are talking with Stephanie Jones, and we're talking about selling your own home. People who decide to take on selling their home. Seems like maybe on the outside a good idea. You don't have to pay commission. There's some pieces there that maybe it feels like you're saving money.
People here, it's easy to sell their house.
Sure.
It's a seller's market, so
put a sign in your yard.
I want to do it myself.
Yeah.
And we had an instance this week in the area where there was an unrepresented seller, FSBO, for sale by owner, who put a sign in their yard and they were going to do it themselves. And we presented our offer. And if you've followed me here at TV6, you know there's so many things that we're putting into offers.
Yeah.
From appraisal gap coverage to acceleration clauses, the way we're writing our inspection contingencies. Frankly, those of us with decades of experience are confused and frustrated, and
there's a lot of pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this seller had confusion written all over her face when we presented our offer. She ended up with 5 offers, and she brought in an agent to assist her. The agent was frustrated because they couldn't help her through the whole process. The seller maybe had underpriced it to begin with, but had absolutely no skill in managing multiple offers to begin with, and was in over their head. And brought in an agent, which was good.
Yeah, yeah.
But they didn't know how to manage multiple offers.
Sure.
And in the end, because they brought in an agent and ended up paying a commission, they would have cost themselves. So I did some research for you, and turns out 22% is the difference.
That's the number.
Between what a unrepresented seller gets for their home and what a realtor represented seller gets for their home. So when you try and save the cost of a commission, especially in this market, it can cost you 22%.
And we have a list of some of the ways that, you know, if you're selling your house on your own, some of the ways you're actually losing money because you're doing things that maybe you didn't even think of up ahead. Talk us through a few of these.
So when we talk to people about selling their home, we talk them through what they should be doing to prepare and fix up their home. And sometimes it's things they don't realize.
Sure.
They spend time on things that they think are important, and we say, no, don't do that, do this.
Sure.
Getting the right price. A lot of sellers think, oh, but my house will sell for this. It may get to that point with multiple offers, but the key to multiple offers is pricing it right to begin with. Understanding and performing the paperwork. Frankly, we have spreadsheets, especially with multiple offers, and if you don't do the paperwork correctly, in some of the paperwork, it's an $11,000 fine if you don't do it correctly. Selling within a planned time, knowing what your needs are and how to get to those end dates correctly within the parameters of the lending institutions, if you're going to have a loan or if it's going to be a cash sale. How do you verify a good cash buyer? How do you verify a good lender? Those are all things that our skill set brings to the table.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of pieces, and like you said, each one of those can potentially save somebody money or cost them money if they're doing it on the other end.
And a lot of times we get people that will call us because they thought they were going to do it on their own. They put the sign in the yard, and all of a sudden they had no clue how much time was going to take showing the house.
Yeah.
And that is our job.
Yeah. Leave it to the experts. Sometimes you just have to do it that way. All right, Stephanie, I want to thank you so much for your time this morning. It's always so wonderful to see you.